Alright guys, so I'm after making Baby Driver. I'm going to go through everything. There's 17 objectives altogether, and I have 6 mission flags. So I'll do a little, oh my god, I'll do a little walkthrough of the mission, and we'll go through it, and yeah, any questions as usual, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. You just have to remember though, lads, I'm still learning as well. I just like making the missions. I think it's fun. Right, so we'll grab a coffee from Deborah, because that's the first thing you do in Baby Driver. I'm too far away, I don't like that. So we'll go up to here, Deborah, there she is. And this is an invisible object on the ground here. And look, it's an invisible coffee. She looks a bit pissed there or something like that, I don't know. That's supposed to be hangout. I don't know what she's up to. She's a messer. Right, so that's the first thing. We will grab the car again. See my little tickers down the bottom left there. Grab the coffee, collected the vehicle, stuff like that. So we'll go to the next place. So we're going to go to the apartment where Kevin Spacey is and the lads. I've only spawned in Kevin Spacey because the other 3 would have taken up too much memory, because they're all different kind of actors. So I could have done like the same as one of them, maybe for a girl, but no, I just spawned Kevin Spacey. Most things that take up the memory are, I've the same car spawned in a few times, and the interior of this office I created as well, so you'll see what it looks like. So we'll wander in here to this big building here. Here we go, there's the little office, and you can see I have a few props and stuff set around. There is the yeah, the main door. Anyway, so we're gonna grab the info from the laptop, and we'll pick up our bag, and no matter what I do with the placement of this bag, he just always puts his hands through the table. So sometimes he waits there pondering, but yeah, hands through the table. Now there's Kevin. Go and do your job, Baby Driver. You can steal this bank on your own. So actually, before we did it, all that gave us was a shotgun. So you start off with nothing because you just are a driver. So we're going to just grab this shotgun here, and we're going to go to the Fleeca Bank to steal it. So it's annoying me the way you can't double tap down to make the map bigger in the creator mode test. So but yeah, because you know, I don't like going the way the yellow thing, it's always slower. It does like by the crow flies or whatever it's called, but you're better off just going straight and straight, like one corner. So we're at the bank. I didn't do a massive bank setup thing, heist thingy here. I just have kind of an intimidation thing on, so you'll see now. So you'll wander in and start shooting, and we have to control these people. And now look, they're all cowering like maniacs. If you kill any of these, the mission fails. But I think it's impossible to kill them. Yeah, I can't shoot her under her, but that's about it. So we've controlled these, and then this door will open when we've controlled them, because they're afraid now and they're going to press the button for me. So we'll wander in here, and we'll go here, and we'll grab this cash. Now there's a wanted level on right now, but there's a delay of 20 seconds. So we will grab this, and this should take about 20 seconds to grab, and then you'll see the police will come after us. There we go. A 3-star wanted level, and we also have chase options on as well. So I made the chase up to chase people, cops, so it'd look a bit better as well. So now we have to evade the cops for a minute and a half, basically. You're not in an armoured car, and you can get killed pretty easy. The tires are bulletproof, so that's a good thing, like, so. But yeah, trying to avoid these as best we can. I'll go down here. There's too many people down there. So nice big straight road. We should be able to get away from them nearly halfway, about a third of the way. So fly along here. I love when they do that. Go straight into you. Yeah, we've got a few chase units on us as well. So I could skip all this, but what's the point, like? I think the chase is fairly cool, just because there's so many people after you. Ooh, 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 nearly. There's another guy coming from the right. Will he hit us? He stopped. Would have been cool if he hit us. Now we'll wander up here, sure. Avoid them. So you're in the little juke, what do you call it, jink, whatever it's called. Jesus, there's loads of them. Trying to do a bit of baby driving. Oh no. Oh wait, that's a part in it, isn't it? The truck thing. I might try and do that. There's a reverse thing around the truck like so. Alright, go to the highway. Oh, we were there already. Let's just go to the highway this way. So we evaded them for a minute and a half as best we could. Still got people shooting at us. There's still chase units on because we're not away yet. We need to get to the highway. So let's do this now. There's a cop there. We're gonna juke him as well. Ah, I went the wrong way. That's grand. Right, so this is the kind of part that took me the longest. Oh, he's up above us. Get to the highway, and I have actors spawning in here doing stuff. So they're still after us. That's good. So we arrived at the highway. Keep going. So I just have that 2 waypoints on here that appear when you get close to the other one. So there's the next one. Keep going. Then when we get to the next one, I had to time this fairly well. It says stay between the cars. So this is like in the movie. We go between the cars for 10 seconds. That's all it is. Police are still after us. But once we get here, we've completed the objective. I don't like the way it stops like that. I wish it didn't. And then we have a little cutscene of the 3 of us going into the tunnel. And this is how we get away from the cops. So this should be objective clear now. Yep. And there they are. Look, they haven't a clue. Don't worry about all the bullet holes. This isn't the same car as we're shooting. It's a totally different car. Oh, they disappeared. That's grand. I have the traffic on low because the cars kept driving into the other cars, like the cars I spawned, the red cars, they kept driving into the other cars, so that was kind of annoying. So I just put it on low. I'll see what it's like, and I might be able to put it back on medium or high. I think I have pedestrians at high, and I have it set to morning, but don't worry about this because the creator mode doesn't really do the weather properly until you actually publish your mission. Then it's stuck on whatever weather you want to set it to. So that's that. And we just we bring Deborah to your place and mess around with all this money, I suppose. Yeah, nearly done. What is it? 1.5 kilometers. I'll rally up here for the crack. Oh, that wasn't me that said that anyway. Just beep that, okay? I didn't curse. I never curse. Alright, so I have my house set as, you know, Vincent's lockup because somebody mentioned that you can open his garage, and I thought that was kind of cool. So we'll go to Vincent's lockup. Yeah, so you can fast forward this a little bit. This is just driving, and I will go through the mission then and find out what kind of things I did on it. I know I go fast, but there's a lot in it. This took me a good while to make, even though it doesn't look like it. So we'll wander in here, and then that's the end of the mission. We brought Deborah home. So 8 minutes mission. That's not too bad. I don't know how much you'd get for it, but here is the objectives. Alright. So the first things first is collect and deliver the vehicle. So as soon as we come out of our house, I'm spawned here. We go into this garage and we pick up our vehicle and we deliver this to this drop-off zone here. That's what that is. Location 2, actually we don't use that at all, so we can delete that. That must just be an old location that I used, so get rid of that. Minigame object is this. It's an invisible object. It's just called it a coffee. So after that we get back in our car. That's going to be right here, and then we go to location 1, which is over that big box. Is an ambient spawning box. So location 1 is there. So we collect and deliver the vehicle to here, right here, zone 2, and then we walk in here, and then I just put a little kind of roof and stuff here to show you what that is like. So we'll get rid of this for a sec, the block. Oops. And this is what the place looks like. I think it looks kind of cool, like a little warehouse kind of where they are. I just have a few containers there blocking that way. So that's that. Next objective after that. So oh yeah, when we get here, we want to, there's a cutscene to get inside, so we spawn right here, And then there's a holding objective. I showed you this the other day. So on the holding objective, I have just two interactables, the laptop and the bag. So if I go to the interactables here, the music laptop has an interaction consequence flag of 1, and the bag has it of 2. And then basically holding limits has these two flags. So when you pick up the laptop and the bag, the holding objective ends and it goes to the next cutscene, which is go back outside. And then we'll go back to collect and deliver vehicle. So can I get out of here? Maybe not, baby. I don't know. Right, so next objective is collect the vehicle again and go to the location of the Fleeca Bank, or Fleeca, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Fleeca because they fleece you. Yeah, so we go here, we go to the bank, then to go to location, just go inside. And the capture actor one I have on. So I have capture actor, and the capture time is 20 seconds. So basically you just have to be in there around them for 20 seconds. You don't need to shoot around, but I think it looks more realistic if you shoot. And then is there a limit? Yeah, I have 3 flags here basically. So the 3 actors have a flag on them. Show you that now. They are this one and these 2. So I'll show you one of the flags. Mission flag set, mission flag on objective complete 4, and the other ones are 3 and 5. So then on this objective here, capture actor, when the 3 of them are captured, these all set, and it goes to the next objective, which is the holding. And the holding one is just to grab the cash, the interactable tree you can see in the background there. That's the holding objective. That's all that does. It grabs the cash. Excuse me. This will have a flag of 1, and the 1 flag on this is just the interactable. So show you that now. We go to interactable, cash pile, and flag of 6. So when we pick that up, the holding objective also has the flag of 6 on. So that ends. Now we go back to capture vehicle. My vehicle's going to be here. And this capture is set to 1 minute 30 seconds. The 1 minute 30 seconds is just driving away from the cops for ages. So I have evaded the police as long as possible and stuff like that. What else can I show you here? I've a wanted on of 3 stars. And I have a chase unit on of 1. And config 5. And my chase unit is back here in the first little tab. And I just have number 1, law, cop, pistols, police cruiser. And 2 people in it. That's all that is. Go to location is after the 1 minute 30 finishes. I want to go to this location here, because I want to come from this way, which would make more sense to have those cars spawning in. This big square here is an ambient population zone. Is that what it's called? What's it called? Ambient population blocking zone. And all I have is block traffic, because I don't want traffic to spawn in front of me while I'm driving here, because it kind of ruins these cars being, like, you know, spawning. So go to location. The first one is that. Once we go to that location, we're gonna, then it says go to 5 and 6. There was a reason why I did them separately like that. If you are coming from that way and you go to the location first, it's gonna hit that, and it's gonna trigger that, and that won't really work then because the cars are there. I'll show you what that means in as well, this zone. So then it says go to 5 and go to 6, right? This zone here is a what's it called again? Actor task activation zone. And what that does is that spawns in these 2 cars that are side by side. So you can see the zone up there, side by side cars. I have actors in these as well, this lad and the other lad, and I have relationship friendly, and I have a task on of a follow path, and the follow path just goes into the tunnel down there. That's all it is. See down there, goes down there. The driving flag, the only thing I had to change here is adjust speed for current road off, because when it was on, the inside lane was going faster than the outside lane and they weren't staying together. So I just wanted them to stay together. So that's why I have that one off, and I have the speed set to 30. So both of them are going 30, and it seems to be pretty slow, and the timing of the cutscene is pretty good as well, because you just get into the tunnel. I could do them a little bit further back, which would probably be cool, because the cutscene would be like right as I go into the tunnel. So that's that. And then the other thing is, after you go to this location, it says protect the vehicle. To protect the vehicle is just basically don't let them blow up for 10 seconds. That's all that is. 10 seconds. And after 10 seconds, the cutscene comes in. So cutscene 3, which is this one here. So it's just looking down on those 3 cars that are going to drive in. And you probably guessed this, but those 3 cars are going to spawn. So the 2 cars that we were just messing with, like when you're actively playing the mission, they despawn at the start of the cutscene. And then these 3 cars spawn in with an actor in, and they all have a follow path. Exact same, just going in here. So that's what that is. I was putting them all the way through, and I was going to do a cutscene following them and stuff like that, but it was fairly awkward to do that, and to get the timing right, it was nearly impossible. So that's what that is. After this cutscene, then we just have collect and deliver the actor Deborah. She's over here. So we're just going to pick her up. It's the same board that gave us the coffee, and we're just going to bring her home. So that's all that is. I will publish this in about 20 minutes. I just want to write a description here. Tags, I don't even know if that even makes a difference. The photo I think is pretty cool. I kind of copied it off Baby Driver thing. For the photo, I just, at the very start, you can spawn in as much as you want and fill that memory bar and do whatever kind of picture you want, then delete it all. The picture will save. So yeah, that's that. I will call this Baby Driver, and I'll upload it soon, and I'll put a link in the description when it's uploaded. So anyway, thanks again for watching, lads. Loving the subscribing, liking and stuff like that. I've gotten 200 subscribers now or something like that in a week, which is mental. I don't know how, but keep it up. It's deadly. It makes me make more content, and as usual, if you want to see anything that I haven't done before, let me know. Cheers.